Hi, my name's Alvin. I'm a paramedic and a health and safety rep with Toronto Paramedic Services. Let's start with the oxygen carrier. The oxygen carrier was developed to help reduce the amount of weight that's carried in our current paramedic bags. This will be an integral part of our new project to design our new equipment bags by not having the oxygen tank in it. So this was developed to help us be in compliance with the ministry, and it helps us be compliant in two different ways. The first thing it helps us with compliance is protecting the regulator. Prior to us developing this, usually what we did see were oxygen tanks sitting on the bench seat or sitting between the patient's legs or sitting on the bed, right? And that's a big no-no, especially because the regulator needs to be protected. And so this device offers protection for the regulator. The second way in which it helps us to be in compliance with the ministry is the weight limit. So now with the oxygen tank on the stretcher, we're reducing the weight that you carry in the PCP airway bag and the ACP airway bag. And so I'll just show you some of the little features of the oxygen carrier. So you'll see the red magnetic knob here to help crack the tank open and close. And it just fits on and you can crack it open. And then you'll see the two little magnetic tips and it'll fit onto the magnetic screws over there. And it goes on. To detach it from the stretcher, look for the red arrow and the tab, and you can just disengage. It can be carried via two different handles, the handle on the side or the handle on the top. You'll also notice little feet here that will help let it sit on the ground flat without tipping over. Okay? And it only fits one way, so ensure that you have the red line matched up with the red arrow, and you'll hear it click into place. And that thing's not going to move. What you should be mindful of, in order to reduce the head portion of the stretcher, you might need to dig deep a little and then push in. And if it gets tight in elevators, something to consider, removing the tank, placing it on the bed, and then further compressing it. And if that doesn't help, then the stretcher's not going to fit in the elevator. And I'll just show you how to disassemble it to switch out tanks. You're going to notice two alligator clips here. Just depress the tab, slide out, and same thing on the other side. Depress the tab, slide out. And the tank will just slide out. And then to install, do the same. While we're on it, you'll notice that the foot end here is adjustable to different heights. And we can fit the carbon fiber tanks or the regular tanks, depending on what you carry at your station. And that's it. The other thing to focus on is just around here. Just be mindful, sometimes the button snaps will come off. Ensure that it's snapped into place when you're securing the device back in. And just feed it back through the alligator clips, and then you are good to go. And this project has future implications. With the oxygen tank on the bed, it means that it doesn't have to be carried in our new bags. So there's a lot of good that's coming out of this project. If you have any questions, reach out to your supervisor or equipment committee rep.